Welcome everybody to the Dragon's Den. I'm Dax, and today I am back with Apocalypse Rising. Once again, I need to turn it up though, so I can make sure I hear footsteps. So, I don't know if I feel comfortable being in this town. I'm not as good as I used to be. So yeah. There's this guy I met on this game called Crocirus. I don't really know how you pronounce that name. Sorry if I butchered your name, dude, but it's like Crocirus. I hear footsteps. I don't like hearing footsteps. My one pet peeve is buildings. I don't like being in buildings. I don't like raiding buildings. I like fighting people on flat land because the whole close quarter around the walls and everything is just room to room is just it's dumb. I want to get out of this town because this town. That's why I don't like going to Kin. That's why I don't like going to big towns with big buildings because people can just go in the buildings and hide, and I don't like it. But he's just setting hashtags. I want to get out of here, but I don't want to run into some kind of casualty. So nobody can hear me very well because of my footsteps, because of the stealth I have on my character. But people can still somewhat hear. I'm gonna go this way, hope for the best. But I'm gonna get out of this town with all these buildings. Where I'm going, I have no idea yet. But I'll find where I'm gonna go. Right now, I just need to get out of Trent because Trent scares the ever living gobshite out of me because of the whole buildings thing. I'm not scared of being in Trenderkin because I don't fear really anything in this game, but I dislike the fact that like there's so many buildings because there's so much like pop shot that can happen. So I just don't like that at all. But that's here. That's either near or there. So, that's a shirt. I don't want or need that because I have snow camo. Drink. I do need drink. I need drink. Oh, nah, I need food. Need some food. I like being in smaller towns because it's less buildings that you can hide in. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know this map very well. So, yeah, I'm messaging him. This is his character, by the way. Crocirus. Again, sorry if I'm butchering it. I hear battle rifle shots. That's probably happening in Trent, though. Yeah, like I said, in future videos, probably in this one when I'm done. But probably in this one, I'm going to mostly do most editing to more like fighting portions. So, which at this point is just montages but that's all people want to watch nowadays. You know, they don't want to watch someone walk around and talk at the time. So that's all Apoc is. It's just less videos and more montages. So, but we'll see. Like Streety Man, he made everything funny, dude. You would even skip right to the fights, and that's considered a video. So, I got myself confused. Was I going this way? I'm lost. Yeah, I think I was going this way because the signs were back there. So, Seoul. We have officially reached the town of Seoul. Welcome to Seoul. So now we're going to see if there's a single soul here. I'm so sorry. That was so unnecessary. Let's see. That's the only thing I don't like about Apoc nowadays is that it's just pop shot, dude. It's very hard to do anything or get any kills or anything when people just jump out of nowhere and pop shot you. Like, if they make their presence known and then they do it, then it's fine because then you have a chance to prepare. But people just jump out, just pop shot you, and it's just so irritating. Like, imagine you're just walking. I'm not saying your guard is down or down completely, but you're just like walking, just nonchalant, just like, all right, let's get past to this town and do whatever. And then all of a sudden, someone just bop, 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 or like, imagine you're walking into town, right? Someone sees you and they quickly, and then you walk up. They don't know you're there at all, and then they bop, 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 and then they do the whole bop, 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 bop. Oh, freaking hate that. I hate that. I hate this. I hate this. Why do people do that? See, I'll tell you exactly why people do that. So you think that because when they go like this, when you're shooting their torso, you're shooting their head too. But here's the thing. The game does not register it that way. The game registers that when you're shooting their torso and they quickly do this. Oh, well, not that. I did not mean to do that. Whoopsies. Anyways, put my gun away. When you're doing this and you're shooting their torso, your gun is still aimed out. But it's better to show from a distance. When you're shooting them, you're shooting their head, but they're crouching so fast that the game does not register that you're shooting their head. Instead, the game is registering that you're shooting their torso. So you're technically not getting any headshots. And anybody else who thinks they know more about Apoc than I do, because I've run into so many people like that, they try to argue with me, but I just kind of let it go because what's the point of arguing with people, you know what I mean? But yeah, people in this game can argue, no, that's not how that works. I can literally tell you so many times that that this would be stupid otherwise, because when you crouch, you're shooting them in the head, so they would just die. No, the reason why people crouch like that is because like fast. Like if you go like that and then you shoot and then you go back up and then you just do that repeatedly, then yeah, shooting them ahead, you die. You die immediately. Almost immediately, of course. Not immediately, but almost immediately. Like a regular headshot. But I'll just say it registers like a regular headshot. But when you do it repeatedly over and over and over and over and over really fast, like stupid people do, it doesn't register that you're shooting them in the head. It registers shooting them in the torso because the game can't keep up with the hitbox there. It makes it makes a lot of sense. But I've said this to people one time or another, and they've argued with me to the point where I just gave up. Is this a dead person? This is a dead person. I'm gonna painkiller up. Be cautious. I don't know if his body is, but Yeah, no, people have argued with me to the point where it just got really stupid. And I just gave up because, you know, I didn't want to argue with people. But no, people have sat there and argued with me that that's not how the game works. Okay, so then don't do it because then it's really stupid on your behalf then because then you'd be shooting them in the head and you would be dead. I mean, I'm I don't like to call people like like I don't know, like dumb. I don't need that cuz I'm above that. But it's not I'll say it's not entirely smart to, and I'll say I'm not saying they're stupid, but I'm saying it's stupid to think that doing this helps if my theory is not correct. Because you can argue. By the way, wasn't he supposed to add cars? I was expecting cars, but I haven't seen one yet. I'm gonna ask, was cars added yet? Cars were supposed to be added, but anyways, yeah, this would be absolutely pointless because then you're shooting them in the head and they would die again almost immediately. But they were not, so I don't know. I don't know what to think at the time anymore, you know. Things that were supposed, you know, and someone just said in the chat that cars were not added when one of the veterans said that today they were supposed to be added. So that was a lie. I do not appreciate being lied to. Sorry, that was my phone. I apologize. My phone should not be going off during this. Let me see what that is. So yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, my phone. Sorry if I'm doing more walking and talking than killing. There's just a lot that I need to say about this game because no matter what kind of Apoc it is, it's all dead. It's never going to be the same Apoc that it was before. Like once sights and attachments are added, people are just gonna go back to sniping half the time. They're gonna be too afraid to fight in CQC, and they're just gonna go back to sniping, and then that's when the game just goes to crap. Because past Apoc, whether there were sites, whether there weren't sites, people always CQC. CQC was the way of Apoc, and it should always, like, sniping once in a while, fine. But it is like 80% of the people snipe nowadays. I can't do it. I can't snipe. I don't like sniping. It's patience inducing, and it involves a lot of patience, and that's patience I don't have, unfortunately. I like CQC. CQC is my way, so you know, it's why I love to play a lot of Arsenal. I love to play Arsenal is the thing. I can snipe an ape. I almost said Apoc 2. Yeah, actually, that's right. I can snipe an Apoc 2, but Apoc 1, I just can't. You know, I can aim down, I can ADS, but I just can't. I can't. I don't like it. It's not that I was gonna say it's not that I can't snipe. It's just it's whatever. I know I said skip right to the fights, but holy crap, dude, I can't find anybody. Oh, dude, there used to be people all over this map, and now all of a sudden I can't find anybody. up, dude. Can't find a single freaking person, dude. I don't know. I don't know why either. I can't find anybody. Nobody. And then watch as I find someone, finally find someone. Watch as I get like pop shotted. Oh, I found someone. Dead. No way of doing anything at all. Being able to do anything to avoid it. Because I didn't see it coming. But whatever. Let's see. Let's see. Anything in these tents? Oh, the crappy battle rifle. Katana. So for those of you who are new, for those of you who know about my Apoc videos, which I don't have very much of, but I'm sure I've said in Apoc 2, because I have like 10 episodes of those, which I will go back to Apoc 2, don't worry. Oh, can I match? Yes, I match my camo. Yeah. That was weird. But yeah, I match. I'm full camo. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I match. Alright. So, yeah. This would be a perfect thumbnail image if I didn't already have one. I was able to use my character, so. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. I can't find anybody, so I'd rather just talk. I hope you guys are okay with that. Try and make it very entertaining as possible. Anyways, so I'm back to making Roblox the regular thumbnails, so I'm back to playing regular games that I find and that I know of. Because I'm able to use the rig again. I think it was just my laptop. My laptop's all screwed up. But now that I'm back on PC, it is so much different. So, yet I still can't find a single goddamn person. Wow. Sorry, guys. I don't know where everybody is. I really don't. I mean, everybody could be in Trent, but I'm sorry. I don't like being in Trent. It's a domain for pop shot. You walk into a building and you walk into this building. Oh, I'm dead. You know? Everybody pop shots. There is not one person in this game who does not pop shot. Everybody does it, except for me, because I don't like it. Now I'll show you exactly what I do, and you can tell me if it's pop shot or not. But I mean, I shouldn't give you that option because people tell me all kinds of things that's incorrect. So I really shouldn't be giving you guys that option, but I'll show you what I do, and I'll show you what other people should be doing. So say if I see a guy coming and I'm right here, right? I'll do this to make sure I'm known. He sees me. I'm right here. He knows I'm here. Then I hide behind the wall. I wait for him to come. And then I pop, 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 pop. Now another form of pop shot is when you do that. And then you go like... And then you do that. Unless I cannot hear that person. If I can hear him doing that and see him at the corner of my eye, then it's fine. But if I have no idea he's doing that, that's also technically another form of pop shot. And I think that's going to conclude today's episode, which I don't like because I can't find anybody. Where is everybody? Get over here! I would say that there's somebody here, but there's nobody here. So it sucks, but it sucks. It sucks. Well, but anyways, I'm gonna end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you guys hit that bell notification anytime I make a video so you guys are aware. Sorry I didn't kill anybody. I don't know where everybody is. I really don't. It's probably gonna be the title of this video. Where the hell is everybody? But it is what it is. Still working on an outro. I haven't decided on what I want to do yet. I'm gonna have 3 options. If you guys want to hear those options before I come up with my final answer, I will let me know in the comments below, and I will tell you those options. You guys tell me which ones you like better. Again, if I haven't already decided. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode, and hopefully I'll find some people.
Kill players and survive the grid. Move for hours, don't ever quit.